Okay, so it's mid-afternoon, Sunday. It's already dark because we're in England, and I have finished The Novice by Judy Canavan. I adored this book, and it's got like the perfect ending to make you want to read the next book. Sonia has an amazing journey in this book. She becomes a novice. She goes through this whole bullying from other novices, and she overcomes it again and again as she has to think very smartly. Even though she's very strong in her magic, she doesn't want to hurt anyone, so she has to, I guess, work smarter, not harder, and figure out how to get them to stop harassing her. The key thing is also that she also becomes the High Lord's novice in this book, therefore she is a favoured novice, and so all the teachers then have to be favourable towards her as well, even though she is a slum dweller. So it does kind of help her in that regard, but then the bullies are still bullying, so she has an extensive formal battle in the arena by the end of the book. I loved how magic is shown. We kind of see how magic is a strategic move. There's different ways of using magic, and you really have to think strategically and skillfully and not just by pure strength and mind. I also really love Daniel's storyline. He is struggling, I think, in Aline, and as he becomes closer and closer to Tyann, who is obviously gay, his feelings become more and more of something he has to think about, despite the conservatism of the guild and Caerhil, which is the land that he's from. And Lorelin is also one of my favourite point of view characters, because we really see how stressed he is as kind of the director of the guild, but he's also trying to figure out how to solve the High Lord issue because he's using black magic, but he's also now under 24/7 surveillance ring he's being forced to wear by Acheron. That means he can see what he sees, hear what he hears, and he can even hear his thoughts and talk to him through the ring, and no one else can hear it. So they're all having like a lot of things going on at once, but we're now all back in the same continent and same place by the end of the book. And there's an amazing epilogue which really sets up for the High Lord, which is the third book in the trilogy and the final book of these characters, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. We have assassins coming, we have Sonia becoming an even stronger magician. We're going to find out more about ancient magic, I think. Daniel's going to find out exactly what Acheron learned on his travels, and I think that's really important to the story because we actually find out why the High Lord is doing what he's doing, which isn't totally clear in this book, but he's just quite a menacing presence. And then obviously there's also Rothan and Dorian and Sonia's kind of found family aspect, because she's having friendships and relationships within the guild itself and learning that people can be trusted even though some of them are pretty awful. So yeah, those are just some quick thoughts after finish reading it. I'll do a full review at some other point, but I'm really enjoying it so far.